sending an accountability letter. It's not just putting the blame on yourself. It's not just to say, oh, I'm so stupid. I'm not a good man. I'm not a good woman. I should have done things differently. That could be just one very short part of the letter.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of the letter is to really transpire the actions that you have done, the work that you have done on yourself. And I want to say the personal growth also that you did during the breakup.
Mm-hmm.
And a letter, it is an action. People think that when we write a letter, we are using words. It's not just that. It is a real powerful actions that your ex will read and read it again and read it again. That's why it has nothing. People would compare a text message to a letter, which is for me very silly because that is two different type of actions.
Yeah.
So to be honest, it's not a needy message. It is a powerful act of change. And when we start to really realize that, it is for me the best way to apologize to an ex. It is the best way to say, look, I'm very sorry for how you felt, for the situation, how it have been through. When I reflect on the relationship, how amazing it was, how deep our connection was, I'm wondering how can we just ended up in a breakup?
Right.
This is my explanation. This is what I have understood. And please add this part. This is what I have done so far. Because that's when you show to your ex that it's not just words, it's real actions.
Okay.
What are your takes on this one?
So I see apologizing to an ex as a process.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a one-time act or words, right? Otherwise, it falls flat. It's not it's not believable. It will not lead to them changing the way that they feel about you. So it's a process that starts with true understanding about, the underlying root causes of what went wrong and why. And a process that then goes from understanding translated to action, a shift in your behavior. If there's no shift at the level of behavior, you apologizing to your ex is going to fall flat. And that entails consistency and true change and growth, right? And then words, being able to articulate that what they are feeling and seeing with their own eyes is backed up by what you're saying in a letter, which is perfectly fine. And when it comes to a letter, though, what I've learned through my experience is that if the accountability letter is sent in the context of trying to convince them to take you back, it's more challenging. It's more challenging for an ex to, in some cases, that's exactly what you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it can be like a shortcut to a new relationship. That's what they needed, validation, and a little bit of emotional connection and empathy and true change and heartfelt, apology. Beautiful. In some cases, a letter needs to be an acknowledgement, but also acceptance of their decision, acceptance of the fact that you're not trying to change their mind, you're trying to learn and grow, and almost thanking them for opening your eyes to the changes that needed to happen. And in that context, the letter can really be a part of the process of apologizing that enables your ex to, the defense systems go down. They don't no longer see you as someone that is standing in the way of their freedom, their independence, their needs for whatever it is. And then from there, true connection can happen and we can co-create a new relationship.